It was a good show though. Good show. We got Mean Girl. So we bought season tickets again. Not. There's this like weird classist thing with like theater where I think people think theater's fancy or like opera. If you go to opera, you're fancy, and it's like no, it's just you have chosen to spend your money on that, which means you've chosen to not spend your money on other things, and that's where we are. So we did buy season tickets this year because Hades Town is coming in April, and we really, 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 really want to see that. And last night we both decided pretty much simultaneously, like, yeah, we probably won't buy season tickets again because we can't put up with this like stuff. Like 6 times a year is too many times to like, and it's too expensive to sit through stuff where people just talk and the theater doesn't do anything about it. And my wife brought up a good question. She's like, well, what do you want him to do? And I guess my 3 biggest points were, well, don't let him in late because this is not the first time that's happened. Don't allow concessions at live theater. Like, just let them eat before, during intermission, and after. And then there's ushers that stand at the door. Like, just have them walk around, and when they see people with these bright lights on their phone, like, tell them. I can't even remember. This is going to make me sound like a real jerk. I promise I'm not. At Cats, which was back in October, so I can't tell you how excited I was. I probably talked about it on video at some point. I don't remember. I was so excited. I've never seen it live. Love the music. So pumped. I had to tell 2 people at intermission, or I had to ask them at intermission to stop talking so much because it was that bad. Like, think about everything I just said about last night, and this was like 4 times worse. Like, they had their feet like over the chairs in front of them, which happened to be the chairs beside me, the entire first act, like just draped over it. And then they kept like making these little comments all the time, like, ooh, and they kept going, ooh. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I hope I'm not. How did I get this outside of the square? Oh, I think it's sold without me unwrapping them. I didn't know that. I thought you had to unwrap them. Oh, I'm so dumb. I got to talking and somehow completely missed this huge selling square. There's not a great way to deal with this, to be honest, except to unfortunately have to do this. Darn it. That was so dumb. Like, so dumb. But anyway, they thought they were like super funny. And so like every 5 minutes in Cats, anytime anything like little happened, they would just go, ooh, super loudly. And then they just would chat the rest of the time. And and I mean the entire first act. There was never probably more than a minute and a half of like actual silence around us. And I had one lady thank me during intermission after I told him that. She's like, thank you. It was driving me crazy. I'm like, yeah, it's just weird. Like, why go to the theater? But then they didn't come back for the second act. So the second act was nice and as it should be. So I've never done that before. That is not like a common thing for me. It's just that's how bad. So yeah, we've had a bad run. So Mean Girls next month, Hades Town the month after. We'll see if any of those are better, I guess. Ugh. I didn't mean to go on that long about it, but obviously I still have some feelings about it because it's such a nice place. It's like upholds some, like, I don't know, expectations, I guess, but anyway. Any Fiddler fans out there? It's one of those movies. It's one of those like shows that, well, I think they all are like this, but the more you study, the more you appreciate it. Whereas like Cats, it's more like the more you know the music, I think the more you like it. Fiddler is the more you just know about it, like the history, the characters, the like the point of it more than like the plot of it. Just a really, really incredible experience. I should be able to lift all these, hopefully. Might be a little too heavy. Nope, we got it. There we go. That was a little more difficult than it needed to be. And now we have finished our first silage, and we made like 90,000, right? I guess we could check. I think this will have December, yeah, 87,655 sold bales. Oh, they actually have it like broken down these days. That's pretty cool. So, one harvest. That's one mow. Right? Like just one mow of those and we'll have even more money. Sorry, that was easy pickings. So now we have to decide what we want to do. I think I'll take this bad boy pallet fork and go get those pallets. And then we just sleep until like spring. To be honest, that's kind of it. Because grass doesn't grow again until March, and so it won't be ready to mow until April or May. I think May, 4 months. And then we don't harvest till June. So we'll probably sleep till May or June. And then we can buy chickens once we get our first wheat harvest. We could do it now, but we might as well wait till we actually have our own wheat to supply them. And that's going to take up quite a bit of this money. And we'll have to see if we want to buy a harvester. I want to check the sales. Nothing. Yeah, because we're going to have to drop some more money on leases because we probably won't buy a lot of vehicles yet. Okay, so we have 3 pallets. And I'm thinking I can take them all at once if I finagle this correctly. Yeah, so once they're out in pallets, they won't sell automatically like we're used to. Which is why I shouldn't have done tomatoes, because are tomatoes the highest yield or is it strawberries? Oh, it is strawberries. So I'm glad we didn't do strawberries. Oh, these are strawberries. That's how many they produce. Okay. So if we do something like this, and put the lettuce on top, here's another reason I'm not dealing with pallets, is just the way I placed them. We'll probably never do this. We'll probably just distribute automatically as well. That is not worth trying to get in there. Okay. Set this down on top. And then... oh, you... shoot, that just messed everything up. Okay, I don't know, it might work. If you look at the pallet fork, like spacing, you can hold right click and make them really wide. And then you can sometimes, I don't know if it's gonna work. Actually doesn't. Like that. And I'm just gonna go to the grocery store, which is like right over there. I don't really care if they're sold for a lot or not. I just want them out of our lives. And I want that lettuce to not fly off. It's a little farther than I thought. Okay, well, we'll come back for those. Oh, we lost everything. How? Well, how? I mean, we know how. Get off. Go away. Like, why is it stuck? Okay. $400 from that. I hate when they like get stuck and do weird stuff. Like this might just fly off like into the ether here in a bit. Or it'll stack nice like that. Just get off the pallet fork. Come on, there we go. It's so weird. Sometimes it works really well, and sometimes it does that to me a lot, where it just won't let go. I wonder if we would get lucky enough if I go to workers and try to get this guy back to our farm. Sometimes this works really well, and sometimes it doesn't at all, and I don't know what the difference is, so... Okay. So we got those pallets, we got all the silage, and now we just go sleep till... for a while. We can check one last thing. Water is just fine. Maybe we'll wake up in like February and fill up the water. It's working. Okay. I'm not sure what happens if I go to sleep now, but we're going to try it and see where that blue tractor ends up. Might as well sleep till 9, doesn't really matter. If we almost run out of day, we can always slow down to 0.5. $5,700 property income. It's pretty sweet. All right, that's January. All right, that's flickering in February. We'll fill up some water in March. Yeah, I think May or March should be the first growth. April, May. I'll have to start checking the map. I always like to go one more. Oh, we need grass enabled. Get rid of all that, and then harvested. Yeah, so maybe next month it'll be growing. I don't quite remember. Okay, we'll just... Let's lower. Not sure what it's getting stuck on. And we made like $30,000 just sleeping. So at this point, we could literally just sleep, I guess, and we'll just always make a lot of money. That's kind of a strange way, I guess, we could play this game. Wait, am I off like a whole block? Check our water. Yeah, I might as well fill these up and sleep some more. Let's check the say. Oh, there's just the one thing. We don't want that. Well, we do need a tipper. And that's a pretty good sail. It holds 33.6, which is not bad. It's pretty cheap. We'll do wide. We'll do Michelin. Oh. We'll spend the money. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I like it. Let's get a different color. I kind of like that really bright orange. Yeah. 22. Let's do it. There, now we have a tipper. So we have one thing we need, and then we just need a harvester and header, which we will lease. At some point we could look at missions too, but I don't think we need to, because I think we'll have plenty of chicken feed. Let's try this again and see if we get lucky. Great job. Let's go to the store. This is the store, right? Nope. Okay. See, I don't know what it means target is unreachable. Like, does that mean I didn't start it at a good place, or is it ending at a bad place? Because it should be able to end on the street, right? Yeah, maybe it just didn't start at a place it could figure out. I don't know. But it is a really nice feature when it works. So, is it still going? Yep. Gruber's still cuddling this whole time. Just did a little stretch. Perfect. Now we'll hook it up and see if he can drive back himself as well. Just saves a lot of time when it works. We have this beautiful large orange tipper. So I think if you just hit H, it'll take you to the worker menu, create job, target. And actually, if we have a tipper, we should be able to load and deliver, which I've used personally a few times. And it'll just go here-ish, should be fine. Shut the doors because we don't want them in the way. Almost there. Oh, and a couple people mentioned the GPS mod for driving in straight lines. So when we have to plant again, which will be after maybe like the next episode or two, I'll try to remember to get that and check it out. And maybe that's like exactly what I need to enjoy driving myself. I don't know. Phil. Yeah, so next week, which if you're like watching this as I make them, would be like the week of the 21st. There may not be any episodes that week, just because again I'm gone like the week, like next week, like the weekend before and that's usually when I do a couple videos, just because of my weekdays. It's pretty impossible for me to find an hour to record at night, so. But then I'll be back like the week after, so there may be a week off. I may try to get one or two, like try to get one if I can find time, but it'll all depend on the old schedule. So I think what we'll do is sleep one more time. I really want this map to say growing and not harvested. We shouldn't have to replant the grass, so I'm a little worried, but we should be fine. So let's sleep. Did I shut this off? No. Shut that off. All right, so it'll be April, and we need to harvest in, oh, not till June. And we kind of hope for like a harvester in the shop menu, which I should have been checking and just sort of forgot. But that would be really convenient. Nope. We have a nice planter though, or seeder. But probably can't afford that yet. It'll still be cheaper to just lease it once a year. And if we check the map, it is growing. So I think, yeah. So April, May. Let's leave it there in case I forget our harvest date. And we'll do, and we've probably have slept enough for one episode. And look at all that money. Money, money. It's looking good. So that is it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the great event of 2022. I think it is out of my system. I'm ready to go back to the theater. Well, no, I'm not. Let's give it a month or two. All right. Hey, hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good day. That's not how I do it. Let me try that again. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, bell. I guess there's a bell now on YouTube. I don't know how long that's been around. Click it if you want. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.